I did. I just had a bunch of Popeyes. I
Chicken?
like go and buy a bunch of Popeyes. Yeah, then I just like make my own like sandwiches with like some brioche buns.
Nice.
It was cool.
Yeah.
It was nice.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. In terms of chicken, what is your favorite? I would assume Popeyes, because I'm a big KFC fan.
No, I mean, okay, so it really just depends on what kind of mood I'm in, I suppose. Like Popeyes is dope. It's got like a specific type of flavor that I'm looking for. I can honestly say I'm never in the mood for KFC.
What?
So that's like one that's just yeah, I'm like honestly never in the mood for KFC for some reason. And like for some reason. But no, like KFC, like there's a church that's not too far from here. It's weird. It's weird.
Mm.
Go-to chicken's rough. Like if I'm trying to get like the good stuff, there's like a few chicken places that aren't like big chains. Like there's like Chicken Daddy's, some like super healthy chicken place in like Pasadena that's really cool.
Mm.
Um,
I'm not familiar with
but
that.
yeah,
Yeah.
for me, it's like there has to be a spicy option. I think that's why KFC gets eliminated so quickly.
True.
It's like places like Popeyes, places like churches, or even Jollibee have like a spicy option, and so that's my
Wait, wait,
go-to.
wait,
And so
wait.
when a
You haven't tried KFC's like spicy chicken? I've had some like last week, and it has some heat.
wait, hold on, what's it called? I didn't know this was a thing. Is this a new
It's
thing?
just
Is this like a new rollout?
well, I don't know. I mean, my wife got some KFC last week, and I ate it, and it was spicy, like crispy, spicy, like chicken.
Why is what is a different color? Was it like red or something?
I mean, it looks like normal fried chicken to me. It doesn't have that sort of red color on it.
I'll try it. I mean, I'll try it. I just did. That wasn't the thing last time. That wasn't the thing last time I was there. Granted, last time I was eating a KFC in the United States was like 2014, 2013.
Ah,
So I mean, a lot could have happened. I don't know.
yeah. Well, what about Jollibee? Any thoughts on Jollibee?
Jollibee's solid. I actually just had the Jollibee chicken sandwich like a month ago. I didn't know they had a chicken sandwich.
I didn't know that
I didn't know that
either.
was a thing. In fact, there was an Arby's down the street from my place, and they're turning it into a Jollibee. So I'll live like 5 minutes away from a Jollibee. So that's a pretty big deal
What?
for me. But I do like Jollibee a lot.
Word.
There's some things. There's like some things I'm not brave enough to try,
Mhm.
but Jollibee's solid. I still haven't had Jollibee spaghetti yet.
You okay? Okay. I mean, I think that's something that you should try, Omni. I
Okay,
mean, I know that you like pasta,
I do.
but I feel like Filipino style spaghetti is a little more different. I mean, a lot of people say that it's sweet.
A lot of people do say this.
But I think for me, and maybe this is biased, I feel like Filipino spaghetti is not completely sweet. It has to have like an underlying sort of like a savoriness to it. So it's sort of like I think the sweetness sort of just like rounds it out a little bit, if that makes sense. But I think for
Okay,
an American palate, it may taste sweet.
really sweet.
Yeah,
Would you argue that they are two different things? Would you argue that you can be in the mood for spaghetti but want specifically Filipino spaghetti and not American?
true.
Or that's funny saying American spaghetti. It's an Italian dish, but like like American spaghetti. Like, can you be in the mood for one and not the other?
Yes, yes, I believe so. Yeah, absolutely,
Okay,
absolutely. Yeah, because they could be different like buckets or classifications of their own. Yeah,
right.
yeah.
What's so weird though is like Jollibee like serves the spaghetti, and I feel like for me Jollibee is like the like paragon of Filipino spaghetti, even though I haven't had it. And it's like, but if you're in the Philippines, I imagine there's like a dope place to go get spaghetti, and Jollibee is like the fast food version of that thing? Or is spaghetti like a fast food in the Philippines?
I would say it's both fast food and also like party food. At least in my experience, the way that I see it, it's available everywhere. In terms of like,
Wow.
yeah, in terms of like restaurants, there's all these like different chains. Dude, check this out. McDonald's actually has a spaghetti too in the Philippines, and it's
Oh,
sweet also.
is it?
Yeah,
If you had to judge it, if you had to put it on like is it better or worse than Jollibee spaghetti?
McDonald's spaghetti.
Yeah.
Um, I'm more used to the Jollibee taste versus the McDonald's spaghetti.
This is funny.
Yeah, it's so
Just
weird.
hearing McDonald's spaghetti.
Are there any? I know that you also like to cook. Are there any dishes that you sort of like cook like on the daily?
Oh, it's kind of like a seasonal thing. I mean, when I'm kind of getting out of it now slowly, but usually in the warmer months, I'm like really into waffles. Like I'll make waffles every day. Like I'll make a
Waffles.
waffle. That's like a big thing for me, waffles.
And,
Yeah.
and
And
what do you eat with it? Syrup.
I just, oh, I like dump a bunch of like berries and stuff on it. It's just like a bunch of
Mm,
fruit, and then I'll have like bacon on the side. Yeah, it's chill.
yeah.
I do a lot of waffles. I like I like things that actually don't. And I mean, this sounds weird, but like I like things that don't involve as much cooking as just assembly. I like being able to like chop up fruit and put them into something, or like salads or whatever.
Right.
And I think I make a lot of fries, which is I guess the complete opposite side of the spectrum. But I really like just like potatoes. I go through like a sack of potatoes like
Really?
every like couple of weeks. Yeah, I'm
What?
constantly putting potatoes in everything.
Do you double fry your
Yeah.
potatoes?
I do. I do. Wow. I'm glad you asked that. Nobody thinks about that. That was a thing that I didn't even think about for a really long time.
Hmm.
And then I remember I was like, why aren't my fries like crispy? Why don't they have like that cool like outer layer that like all the fast food fries do? And someone's like, yeah, you gotta like double fry them.
Yes.
And I've
Yes.
never looked back since.
Right, right. No, totally. I mean, like for people unfamiliar, I think that's a technique when you're doing fries, is that you pre-fry it first, and that completely cooks the inside of it, and then to get that crispy texture, you double fry it. The same thing for
So
fried
cool.
chicken as well. I think for specifically for like Korean fried chicken, where it's like the crust needs to be like really crispy, they double fry it as well. Yeah.
Yeah. That's so cool.
Yeah, cooking is